Hello and welcome to day 4 here at the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic at York High School, where it's a matchup between the hometown team, the York Dukes, take on the Highland Park Giants. Alongside Gabe Arriaga, I'm Connor Choi, and Gabe, these are two teams, 2-1, searching for a 3-1 record, a winning record here at the Tosh. Who are we eyeing in today's matchup?
I mean, both these teams are very equal. They're both very skilled teams, Connor, so there's going to be multiple players you have to watch out for on both teams. But you have to talk about Connor Fitzgerald, just number 3 on York. Connor Fitzgerald, just an incredible player for York. He's been the leading scorer, and he's a great facilitator. And also, you got to talk about a junior, Hunter Stefanik, one of the big men, standing at 6'8". So he's going to be someone you're going to have to watch out for in the paint, Connor, as Hunter's not an easy opponent to get past. So Highland Park's going to have to start watching out for that.
Biggest thing to look out for, no one really sizes up that well to Hunter Stepanik, so it's going to be an interesting thing to see how it looks down low. Highland Park, however, they've been playing great. This team gels really well together. You're looking at Alex Kreiser, Asher Diamond, David Isaacson, Simon Motion, and Hayden Kosh as the starters for Highland Park. On the other side of the ball, the Dukes trotting out Connor Fitzgerald. You mentioned him, Gabe, 3-point specialist here for the Dukes. James DeSanto, a great point guard who facilitates really well. Brendan Carroll back for this tournament, and he's a nice addition to get back after battling with illness for quite some time. Costa Campus getting the nod today. So you're going to run 2 really big men down low. And Coach Dunn called this the battle of the ball press, so we'll see who's going to come out on top. Highland Park's been really efficient defensively so far. And the Dukes are playing some good basketball as of late. Picked up a nice win over Stag. And tip-off just about to start here. It's going to be Hayden Kosh to tip it off. He'll go toe-to-toe with Hunter Stepanik center court. And we're ready to go here. Tip-off's underway, and the smaller forward, Hayden Kosh, wins the tip for Highland Park. And it goes over. Asher Diamond with it, swings it over to Motion. Right back. Motion with it near the left wing. Back to Diamond. Diamond works to his left. Motion swings to the corner for Kosh. Kosh, right back. Motion. Now, extra pass. Diamond in the corner. Right back. Motion. Free throw line. Spins around. Fires. Diamond pulls up. A triple. It's good. Asher Diamond connects here early, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Giants.
A great job there by Diamond, getting separation, finding himself open at the elbow, and from there he's a great 3-point shooter. Then he just drains it for 3.
Carroll over to DeSanto to Fitzgerald in the corner, and he responds. Connor Fitzgerald knocks down the 3-pointer, and we're tied.
The Giants have to watch out for Connor Fitzgerald. They gave him way too much separation to the corner, and they can now let him get started in this game, or else he will be a real factor.
Kreiser with it, works on Fitzgerald. Great ball movement, now Kosh for 3. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball, and Fitzgerald picks it up, works in transition, now spins around to the left wing, over to DeSanto. Now to Carroll. Carroll right back, Fitzgerald down low, Campus. Extra pass to Stepanik, to DeSanto. Contested 3-pointer is going to be airballed. Stepanik tips it back in. Campus goes up, and he finishes at the rim. Great sequence for the Dukes, and they take a 5-3 lead.
That's what's going to happen when you have 2 big men inside. Hunter Stefanik and Costa Campus, just 2 incredible players, and they're going to get all the offensive rebounds. It calls for plays to happen like that.
Motion, top of the key, has it. Swings it over, Kreiser, over to Diamond. Diamond, long pass, Kreiser dumps it off, down low, loose ball. Motion, steps into a triple, can't connect. Kosh gets boxed out by Stepanik, and Brendan Carroll picking up the rebound. Fitzgerald over to Carroll. Now DeSanto, pump fakes the 3. Swings it back up top. Carroll, right back. DeSanto goes down low. Campus. Ooh, hard pass to Carroll. He's able to corral it in. Now DeSanto on the right wing. Sends it down low. Stepanik sizes him up. DeSanto wide open. 3-pointer. Can't connect. Carroll, offensive board, puts it up and lays it in with the right hand. Brendan Carroll makes it a 4-point game, and the Dukes lead with 5.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, great job there by Carroll, not giving up on the play and ultimately grabbing the offensive rebound to put up the shot for 2.
Motion, swings it over, Tosh has it. Kicks it, top of the key, Kreiser, a triple. And Alex Kreiser connects, makes it a 1-point game, 7-6.
Yeah, Kreiser, an interesting shot. I thought he was going to pump fake it, but just has a long jump shot. Took a while, but found its way inside for 3.
DeSanto over to Carroll, right back. DeSanto has it, right wing. Fitzgerald pulling from the left side, can't connect. Loose ball, Carroll fighting for it, and it'll go out.
Yeah, smart there by Carroll. Just let the ball roll out of bounds, understanding that the ball was last touched by the Giants, and then letting them have a little chance to reset.
Campus in from the baseline, sends it to Carroll. Carroll goes straight back, but throws the pass into traffic. Kreiser picks it up, swings it over. Diamond. Now pump fake against Kreiser. Tosh has it. Now stepping into a 3-pointer, Simon motion. This one's long, rebounded by DeSanto.
Yeah, motion, not scared to take that deep 3 as he pulled up well behind the arc, but ultimately was actually long on the shot.
Carroll working to his left, swings it over. DeSanto now in the corner. Fitzgerald pump faking right back. DeSanto left wing, top of the key. Campus, long pass to the corner. Fitzgerald catch and shoot, and he knocks down another 3-pointer. Connor Fitzgerald up to 6, and the Dukes with a 10-6 lead with 4:10 left to go here in the first.
That's something Highland Park has to fix. That's the second time they left Connor Fitzgerald wide open in the 3, and being one of the better shooters on this court, you cannot let that happen.
Motion with it, top of the key, swings it over. Over to Diamond. Kreiser in the corner, catch and shoot triple, and he responds to Fitzgerald's 3 with a 3 of his own. Kreiser up to 6 points, 1-point game, 10-9.
What a great response there by Kaiser, showing that he can shoot the ball too. Not letting Connor Fitzgerald get his thing going.
DeSanto with it, right wing, over to Carroll. Carroll, long pass. Fitzgerald going down low to Campus. Campus hangs onto the ball. Carroll, extra pass. Fitzgerald, another 3-pointer. Won't connect. Campus, offensive rebound, gets it stripped away from him. Isaacson there on the steal. Motion, taking it up, sends it down low. Extra pass in the corner. Diamond to motion, a 3-pointer. Can't connect, rebounded by DeSanto.
Yeah, the second time motion is well behind the arc and still shoots the ball. He has separation, but he has to realize that he has to make better plays happen.
Carroll works to his left, now spinning around, pivots, sends it. DeSanto pulls for 3, can't connect. Rebounded by Diamond. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. They send it to Tosh on the left side. Now up top, Sawyer Oskadam and Ethan Jakob ready to check in for the Dukes. Back up top, Diamond, a 3. This one way off this time.
Yeah, Highland Park, they're trying to get something started behind the arc, but so far it's ended up short on every single shot.
Carroll over to Fitzgerald now, Stepanik having it. Carroll moving to his left, sends it in the corner. DeSanto will try for a triple, and he can't connect again. DeSanto nearly stripping away from Diamond, but he's able to respond. They swing to the corner, motion, a right wing 3-pointer, and he connects. Simon motion knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Simon motion, 3rd time's the charm. That was his 3rd time shooting behind the arc, and he finally gets it to go. He's 1 for 3 behind the arc now.
Carroll over to Fitzgerald. They send it back up top. Carroll moving. DeSanto from the right. Drives back up top. Fitzgerald to Carroll in the corner. Carroll, extra pass. Fitzgerald drives, swings to the corner one more time. DeSanto pulls for 3. He can't connect. Stepanik, an offensive board. Sends it. Fitzgerald from the right wing. And he can't connect as well. Yet another offensive rebound for the Dukes. Campus gets it stripped away from him. Highland Park up 12-10. A minute and a half left to go here in the first quarter. They swing it. Left corner. Now to the left wing. And now back up top to motion. Tosh. Pump fakes on Stepanik, drives, finishes with the left hand, and the foul.
And what a great job there by Cash. It's not easy to get inside, especially with 2 big men in there for the Dukes, as he ultimately goes up and gets fouled by Stepanik, and will have an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Like you just mentioned, Stepanik gets charged with the foul. Sawyer Oskadam, Eddie Sika, and Ethan Jakob are in. Checking out James DeSanto, Brendan Carroll, and Costa Campus. Tosh at the line for the and one, and he cannot connect. Jakob right there picks up the rebound. Sika over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. Sika top the key, going back and forth with Fitzgerald. Long pass to Oscar on the right wing. They send it down. Jakob spinning around, pulls up. This one missed it short. Diamond on the rebound, bringing it up for Highland Park. Motion calls for it, won't get it. Goes over to Kreiser, now down low. Back up top, motion, extra pass. Kreiser, a three-pointer. This one's short, right into the hands of Fitzgerald. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Jakob with it. Right corner. Oskadam. Spinning around over to Sika. Jakob weaves through traffic, but he can't finish at the rim.
Yeah, the Dukes are having great ball movement. They just need balls to start falling as they have open looks, but they just cannot get anything to fall.
Motion over to Kreiser, right back motion, top of the key, swings it over. They're running ball movement now. Matthew Simon, who's now in the game. Simon spinning, works to his left. Game clock at 7, there's a foul, it'll be on Ethan Jakob.
Yeah, Jakob seemed to may have pushed his man just slightly out of bounds, and then to call that for the foul. Now Highland Park's gonna have a chance to reset the play.
Immediately stolen by Jakob, they send it over. Stepanek quickly gets it. Fitzgerald with 2 seconds, half court heave. Way off, missed it left, and Highland Park exits the first 8 minutes with a 4-point lead over the Dukes. It's 14-10.
And Connor, yeah, the Dukes, they have great ball movement so far offensively, and they've been holding their own on defense. It's just on offense, they have to start hitting the open shots. As I think it was, it was a Cinco in the corner. He went 0 for 3. He had wide open looks as, he misses all those.
We'll step aside, second quarter coming your way. This break in action brought to you by Every Single Day Basketball and Mama Maria's Pizza. Start of the second quarter here. It's a 14-10 game. Sawyer Oskadam to bring it up for the Dukes, trying to work around Simon. They swing it over. Sika gets fouled. They'll charge Simon with that, his first personal of the day.
That's what's going to happen when you're playing tight defense, one-on-one man press. You just have to make sure you're not fouling.
Eddie Sika into Sawyer Oskadam. Over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald working, sends it. Sika now to Jakob, down low. Stepanek sizes his man up, and he can't get it to fall. Sika there, and he tries saving it, but he steps out first, so it'll go to Highland Park.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Stepanek using his body to get space inside the paint, and with that easy floater, it just rims out. I mean, it's unlucky, but at the same time, you have to hit that shot.
Oh, to stay with the Dukes, they say last touch by Highland Park. Looked like Sika grabbed it before it went out. Not sure why they let it go.
Yeah. Dukes are going to get one there.
Carroll to inbound, baseline, sends it in. Oskadam fights through contact, able to come down with it. Gets it over Fitzgerald. Now over to Carroll. Carroll working to his right. Quick bounce pass to Jakob. Jakob now back up top. Fitzgerald swings it. Oskadam tries a corner three. Can't get it to go. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Oskadam weaves through traffic. Loose ball. Swings it. Fitzgerald over to Carroll now. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Carroll fights through contact. Gets fouled. And he's heading to the line. 2 shots coming up for BC.
Yeah, Carroll goes inside baseline and then gets fouled on the act of the shot. Because, he will go to the line for 2.
First free throw on the way from Carroll, and this one's short. Can't get it to fall, so it'll stay 14-10. Dukes send their bigs back near the timeline. Second shot on the way from Carroll, and he gets the shooter's roll, gets the second free throw of the fall. 1 for 2 trip for the York guard. 14-11 your score now. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the first half of this ball game. They get it over to Motion. Motion working, swings it over. They get up top. Brett Carmen, who's now in. Carmen over to Motion. Motion working. Ooh, no look pass in the corner. Kreiser a triple. This one just off. Jakob with the rebound. Now he's working in transition. Jakob over to Carroll now. Carroll has it. Swings it. Oskadam. Pump faking now. Carroll. Sidestepping. Fitzgerald pulls for 3. And he's got another one. Connor Fitzgerald, another triple. He's in his bag right now. 9 points for the sharpshooter.
Connor Fitzgerald just finding himself open on the left side every single time as he makes that one. He's, I believe, three for 4 tonight.
Kreiser with it. Over to Motion now. Motion works to his right. They send it. Diamond up top. Motion. A deep three-pointer. And he connects. Simon Motion from downtown. Highland Park up 17-14.
Yeah, Motion not scared to shoot the long ball. He was cold earlier. He's 2 for 2 for the last 2 3-pointers he's taken.
In the corner, Oskadam working to his left, swings it. Carroll now down low for Jakob. Jakob back up. Carroll driving to the cup, can't finish at the rim. Rebounded by Kosh. Kosh pushing the floor here. 3-pointer from the corner is no good from Carmen. Now here's Carroll with it. Carroll over to Oskadam. Oskadam down low. Jakob extra pass. Stepanek goes up. Easy lay-in for the big man. Hunter Stepanek with his first bucket of the game. Dukes down by 1. 5:15 left in the first half.
Yeah, Stefanik using his body inside just to put that shot up, and just easy for him.
Jakob pickpocketing Kosh, and he's picking it up, bringing it up the court for the Dukes. Carroll now over to Oskadam. Swing it, Fitzgerald, catch and shoot triple. This one's long. Stepanek on the offensive board. Jakob faking the pass to Fitzgerald, now goes down low, posting it up, and this one's an air ball from Jakob.
Still a great job there by Jakob using his body, pushes his man off, then he puts up the shot, just didn't have enough strength on it.
Motion over to Kreiser now, Motion in the corner. Diamond in some trouble, throws it off Jakob, but they're gonna get a foul on him. Score update in the Campbell Gym. Downers Grove South and Batavia, 35.4 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Downers Grove South up by 1. Winner of that game advances to the Consolation Championship final tomorrow at 12 o'clock. In the corner for Kreiser, good ball movement. He can't knock down his three-pointer. They get it over to Noah Moskal. Moskal, long pass to John Vlahos, who's in the game for the first time. Carroll over to Moskal. Moskal right back up top. Carroll down low. Campus swings it. Carroll tries a 3, and he knocks it down. BC gets it to fall from downtown, up to 6 points.
And that's the spot there for the Dukes. The left elbow, as Connor Fitzgerald has made 3 shots there, and Carroll now makes his presence known in that elbow.
2-point lead for the Dukes. 3-pointer coming up for Highland Park, and they take back the lead. Brett Carmen, the 5'11 senior guard from downtown, 2019 Giants lead. Carroll over to Moskal on the left wing. Now he goes back up top. Carroll, now to Vlahos, right side, over to Carroll. Now Moskal open for 3, and this one's long. Rebound picked up by Isaacson, who gets it over to Motion. Motion, long pass over to Kreiser. Kreiser, elbow to elbow. Now long pass up top. Motion, catch and shoot triple, and he drains it. Count that bucket, Simon Motion, 23-19.
Honestly, for Simon Motion, it might just be easier shooting that shot the further he is from the line, the easier it comes for him.
Moscow has it up top. Carroll, right back. Moscow, they're looking down low. Nothing's open in the paint. Now Carroll moving to his left, swings it over. Vlahos, Campus, right back. Carroll, extra pass in the corner to Moscow, who goes right back to Carroll on the left wing. Carroll, right back. Moscow pulls it, and this one is going to be long. Highland Park working in transition. Kreiser in the corner, has it. Now to Isaacson, back to motion. Connor Fitzgerald ready to check back in for the Dukes. Carmen over to motion. Spinning, now motion, has it. And whistle blown, timeout called, timeout Highland Park. We'll step aside here. The Giants have taken a 4-point lead. It's 23-19 with 2:15 left to go here in the first half. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout here. We've got 2:13 left to go here in the first half. 23-19 your score. Hayden Kosh, assignment motion deep from the left wing. Oh, he barely misses it. And Hunter Stepanek comes down with the rebound. Carroll bringing it up for the Dukes. They swing it over. Fitzgerald back in the game. Stepanek has it. Carroll over to Campus. Campus weaves through traffic, now kicks it out. Carroll, extra pass in the corner. Vlahos tries his first triple of the game, and he can't get it to fall. And last touch by Costa Campus. It'll go to Highland Park.
You have to watch out for John Vlahos. He's one of the better three-point shooters, even though he misses that first one. He's definitely someone you have to start watching out for.
Long pass over to Carmen, now up top, motion. Minute 35 left to go here. Oskadam ready to come back in for the Dukes. Kosh has it. They get it over in the corner. Isaacson back to Carmen. Now they swing it. Kreiser with it. Kreiser over to Kosh. Kosh moves, works to his left, kicks it. Three-pointer from the corner for motion. He can't get it to fall.
Motion starting to get a little cold outside of the perimeter.
Vlahos, a triple. Yes, he makes it. Count that three from Johnny Vlahos, and the Dukes within 1 point with less than a minute left in the first half.
And you cannot give John Vlahos that much separation, or else every single time he will make that shot.
Motion has it. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Highland Park, just a 1 point lead in a back and forth game. They swing it. Kosh from the corner. Can't connect. Carroll on the rebound. Carroll bringing it up. 30 seconds for the Dukes. Shot clock turned off. Brendan Carroll with it near the logo. Letting the play develop. Giving his guys a breather. They're waiting. And he'll get fouled to stop the clock. It's Carmen running up and committing the foul. He'll get tagged with his first personal foul, and the clock stops at 18.5 seconds.
Yeah, Carmen realizing that the Dukes want to take this final shot. He just wanted to put a little pressure on Carroll. We're down to 15 seconds left. Shot clock off.
Carroll over to Fitzgerald. Now to Stepanek, and nearly turns it over, but Carmen couldn't complete it, so it'll stay with the Dukes, but now with just 8.9 seconds on the clock as they trail by one, trying to get a shot up before the end of the first half. And timeout is called. It's a full timeout called by Mike Dunn. We'll step aside. 8.9 left to go here in the first half. 23-22, day 4 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. And this timeout is powered by Mike Callahan of State Farm. 8.9 seconds, back in from the timeout. Dukes trying to take the lead before half. Oskadam with it, left wing, over to Carroll. Carroll in the corner, Fitzgerald drives, puts it up, no good. Campus on the rebound, put back, can't get it to fall. It'll lip out, and Highland Park retains their lead, up by 1 point. Gabe, back and forth game. What will each team have to do if they want to pull away here in the second half?
I think, honestly, just like what we saw there with Campus, the Dukes have to start hitting their shots. I mean, they're getting so many open looks, and they just have to start hitting them. I mean, you got so many great three-point shooters on the Dukes. Talking about Connor Fitzgerald or John Vlahos, you have to get those guys started. But for Highland Park, they just have to keep up what they're doing and play tighter defense and not give the Dukes those opportunities to make those shots.
We'll see what adjustments both teams make as we head to the half. We'll be back in 9.5 minutes for the start of the second half. It's a close one here in the South Gym on day 4. The York Dukes looking to move to 3-1, as well as the Highland Park Giants. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Halftime brought to you by Knights Basketball, Lockdown Basketball, and LW Reedy Real Estate. Welcome you guys back here following the half. It's a 23-22 ball game. The York Dukes trailing by 1 point. Highland Park will get it to start. Alongside Gabe Arriaga, I'm Connor Choi. It's been an eventful first half. A lot of back and forth, and it's all about who will break first, and that's a great start if you're a Dukes fan. James DeSanto with a steal, not pushing the ball up. Carroll now with it, top of the key. Thought about pulling it. Fitzgerald wants it, he'll get it. Carroll swings it, DeSanto, catch and shoot triple, and he gets it to fall. Dukes lead by 2. James DeSanto from downtown. 25-23 ball game. Isaacson over to Motion. Motion right back. Isaacson. Motion has it right wing. Kreiser with it. Left elbow. Motion driving to his left. Puts it up and can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Isaacson over to Kosh. His three-pointer is good. Highland Park back up on top. 26-25. DeSanto over to Carroll. Carroll with it, top of the key. Sidestepping. Mike Dunn calling a play for York. DeSanto has it. Left wing over to Carroll. Carroll right side. Takes 2 steps in, then dumps it off. Stepping it down low. Pump fakes and goes up and over. Hayden Kosh. Dukes back up on top by 1. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Long pass. Over to Diamond. Diamond up top. Motion. Right back. Diamond. Motion. Pump faking from the left. Long pass into the corner. Kosh with it. Kosh swings it. Long pass into the corner. Kreiser, a three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Tipped up and brought down by Costa Campus. Carroll over to Fitzgerald. Right back. Carroll has it. Over to DeSanto on the right side. Carroll, top of the key. Quick bounce pass over to DeSanto on the left side. He's moving right. They go to Carroll, goes down low. Stepanek works through traffic. And they're going to say he was fouled. Brendan Carroll on the baseline here. Gets it in, DeSanto. Working down low, fights through contact, can't get it to fall. Carroll there on the offensive board, goes up, can't connect with the left. The contact was too much for him to handle. Carroll kicks it out, and it's going to Highland Park.
Still, what a great hustle there by Carroll. Runs in there and gets the offensive rebound, puts up the shot. Wouldn't go, though. Still.
Isaacson gets it over. Motion, right back, Isaacson, left elbow. He's moving. Now Motion has it. Kreiser sends it down low. Up top, Motion, right wing, pulling up. Connecting is Simon Motion. 28-27, Highland Park up by 1.
Simon Motion starting to heat up. He's got 11 points on the night. You have to start slowing him down if you're the Dukes.
Carroll works to his right, swings it to DeSanto, pump faking. Out back up top, Carroll sidesteps, swings it. Fitzgerald from downtown. Oh, what a deep 3 from Connor Fitzgerald. Up to 12 points, and it's 30-28. Dukes up top by 2.
And that's Connor Fitzgerald's spot at the elbow. He's made all of his shots there. He's got 12 points so far. Highland Park has to start slowing him down.
Kosh into the corner, Motion with it. Working over, swings it back up top. Kosh now, long pass, down low. Kreiser needs some help. Motion, no look pass to the corner. Right back, and Motion steps into a triple, and he connects. Simon Motion from downtown, up to 14 points and a 1-point lead for Highland Park.
Simon Motion, so incredible behind the arc, but not even just that, just the incredible ball movement he had, just to find himself open, and then takes the shot, and of course he makes it.
Fitzgerald with it, works to his right. DeSanto pump faking from the corner, Euro step in, throws it off of Isaacson. Campus picks it up, swings it. Carroll in the corner, puts it up with the right and gets it to fall. Brendan Carroll, tough finish at the basket. He's got 8 points, 32-31, Dukes lead.
Yeah, Costa Campus somehow finding the ball at his feet. They're able to get it out to Carroll, and then Carroll ultimately goes up and makes it.
Kosh steps out, and it's going to the Dukes. Subs for both teams. Sawyer Oskadam in for DeSanto. Checking out for Highland Park is Asher Diamond. Checking in is Brett Carmen. Also out is Hayden Kosh. Checking in is number 12, Evan Mincer. First time we've seen Mincer tonight. Carroll has it. Spinning around, Oskadam setting the screen. In the corner, Fitzgerald, catch and shoot three-pointer. Won't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Stepanek. Oskadam sends it down low. Campus goes up, and he's gonna get fouled. 2 shots coming up for the big man.
Yeah, Campus not afraid of the pressure, or the contacts rather. So he goes inside, uses his body, and then gets the foul called against him, or on him, so he can go to the line for 2.
2 shots coming up for Campus now. Looks to extend this Duke's lead. They lead by 1 with 3:12 left to go here in the third quarter. First shot from Campus is up, and it's in. 2-point lead now for the Dukes, 33-31. Campus with his 3rd point of the game.
Yeah, one of the things for the Dukes now is why they're up 2 is they're making all their shots now.
2 for 2 trip for Costa Campus. Those are some big free throws, as now the Dukes are up by 3. Motion, bringing it up. Swings it over to Isaacson now.
That's exactly what I mean, Connor. As Campus gets the 2 shots to go, taking advantage of what he's given. That's why now they're up 3.
Motion. Signals for Kreiser. Swings it over to him in the left wing. Now Kreiser, long pass in the corner. Carmen, back up, Motion, pulling up, gets it to fall. Simon Motion cuts into the lead. 34-33 ball game now. Duke still up by 1.
Yeah, Simon Motion, he's got takeover. He's shooting the ball from wherever he wants on the court. He's got 16. You got to start slowing him down if you're the Dukes.
Carroll has it, over to Oskadam. Oskadam, left wing, right back up top. Carroll with it. Goes down low, but no, it gets batted away. He was trying to get into Campus, stolen by Highland Park. Motion, works in transition, spins around, in some trouble. This one gets poked out. Motion has it. And now it will reset the Highland Park offense. Motion, over, now, down low. Extra pass to the corner. 3-pointer from Kreiser, can't connect. They go, top of the key, Motion from downtown, and he connects. Simon Motion up to 19 points, 2-point lead for Highland Park. And like you said, Gabe, he's taken over from all 3 levels.
And my goodness, Simon Motion, that 3 ball is his specialty, as he's not even getting close to behind the arc. He is beyond the arc as he's shooting those shots.
Carroll over to Oskadam, now in the corner, Fitzgerald. Fights through traffic, puts up the floater, can't get it to fall. Stepanek, offensive rebound, and he gets it stripped away, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Dukes on the alternate possession. Ethan Jakob checking in. Checking out is Costa Campus.
Yeah, so it seems Mike Dunn, his game plan to have 2 big men in, as you have Hunter Stepanek at 6'8", and then Ethan Jakob at 6'4" as your 2 big men in there.
Hayden Kosh back in for Evan Mincer. Trying to size up to the Dukes is head coach Ross Detch. Carroll, baseline. Stepanek takes a tumble. Jakob fights through contact. Can't get it to fall. No one's there. Stepanek just trying to avoid getting hit in the head, and officials will blow it dead.
Yeah, in those situations, you got to make sure the player's safety is your main priority. As you had Hunter Stepanek on the ground, he couldn't get up, and he just holding his head, just fighting for his life to make sure he doesn't get stepped on.
Officials timeout. Duke's had possession of the ball anyways, so you're not killing any momentum from Highland Park. Jakob over to Carroll. Carroll with it, swings it. Jakob has it, top of the key. Back over to Carroll. Pump faking from the left wing, swings it. Jakob, top of the key. He's working. Fitzgerald, too high of a pass for him. Can't do much with it except give it to Oskadam. Now down low, Stepanek, extra pass. Jakob on the cut, and he lays it in with the right hand. Tie ball game with 1:06 left to go here in the third.
What great ball movement there by the Dukes. Just moving the ball everywhere to ultimately get it to Hunter Stepanek's hands, and from there, he just puts it in for 2.
Isaacson has it. Left wing, swings it. Motion from downtown. Cannot connect, and Stepanek by himself on the rebound. Less than a minute, 45 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Carroll has it, holding. Over to Askadam. Askadam works to his right. Fitzgerald down low. Jakob goes up, uncontested. Back-to-back layups for Ethan Jakob. He tied it up. Now he gives the Dukes a 2-point lead. Shot clock turned off, 22 left to go for Highland Park in the third. Motion, has it, swings it over. Kreiser right back to motion. Kreiser turns around, fires, connecting is Alex Kreiser. Nice spin back, catch and shoot. 4 seconds left in the third, and Carroll's fouled with 3.2. Tie game, 38-38, 3.2 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Dukes are gonna have one last shot at this before we come into this fourth quarter. And Connor, you know who the ball is gonna be trying to get to, and his name is Connor Fitzgerald.
Motioning something to Askadam. Carroll, trap, puts it up, and he connects at the buzzer. Brendan Carroll gives the Dukes a 3-point lead. Oh, unbelievable. Brendan Carroll at the buzzer, up to 11 points. 41-38, now your score.
And that's such a momentum shifter as the Dukes are gonna go into this fourth quarter, coming off of that incredible buzzer beater there by Brendan Carroll, as now they're up 3 going into this fourth quarter.
Big shot for BC. He gives the Dukes a 3-point lead. We'll step aside for 50 seconds for this quarter change. 41-38 your score here. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Quarter change brought to you by ICI Built and Howard Customs. Final 8 minutes here, 41-38 game. Dukes with a 3-point lead following the Brendan Carroll buzzer beater 3-pointer. Simon motion and the Highland Park Giants looking to respond. Motion has 19, lobs it down low. Kosh kicks it out in the corner. 3-pointer, it's good. Tie ball game. Brett Carmen from downtown.
And that's how you respond there. We got a tie game now as Highland Park gets back in it with that 3-point shot.
Carroll over to Fitzgerald now. Carroll works to his left, swings it in the corner. Jakob a triple. This one's short. Kosh there to snag the rebound for the Giants.
And Ethan Jakob showing he's not scared to shoot that ball, even being one of the bigger men on the court at 6'4".
Kosh over right wing. They swing it now into the corner. Motion has it. Motion moving now in the corner. Kosh with it. Works around the perimeter, moves right to left, spins around, now swings to the corner. Now Kosh back with it again. Goes corner to corner, but his pass is intercepted. Fitzgerald working over to Askadam now. And Askadam will slow it down. Askadam spins around, fires. Carroll with it. Carroll. Over to Askadam. Carroll works, sends it down low. Jakob wide open. He lays it in. Dukes up by 2.
And that's the challenge, having Hunter Stepanek and Ethan Jakob in the paint. It's 2 big men that you have to account for, and one of them is always going to be open, and the Dukes take advantage of it there with Ethan Jakob laying it up for 2.
Corner 3, and it's good. 1-point lead for Highland Park. Brett Carmen knocks it down from the corner.
Carmen, who just made the 3, shoots it and makes it in the same spot. You have to not let him, you cannot give him space in that corner, I guess.
Carroll with it, top. He's commanding this offense. Now over to Fitzgerald, who's at the shooting guard. Right back, Carroll driving, goes up. And he gets it to fall. Tough move for Brendan Carroll. 1 point lead for the Dukes. 45-44 your score with 5:50 left in the game.
Yeah, what a great job there by Carroll, adjusting his body, controlling it, so he could just get in there and lay the ball up off the backboard and in.
Timeout called by Highland Park. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. Dukes up by 1. Timeout powered by Roberto's and the York Athletic Boosters. It's day 4 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout, 5 minutes, 43 seconds left here in this game. It's been a back and forth battle all day. Right now, the York Dukes with a 45-44 lead over the Highland Park Giants. Highland Park with the ball coming out of the timeout. We'll see what they have to go for here. Simon motion, been quiet all quarter. Got other guys to step up for Highland Park. Motion, catch and shoot three-pointer. This one missed it left. Couldn't get it to fall. Carroll slowing things down. He'll bring it up. Now Oskadam taking it over the timeline. Works to his left. Oskadam in some trouble. Got to get rid of it, and timeout called by Mike Dunn.
Yeah, smart timeout there by Mike Dunn, recognizing his player is being double teamed, and with the opportunity of a backcourt violation or a steal, smartly calls the timeout to reset this play.
We'll let him talk it over. 5:22 left to go here. We'll step away. This timeout is powered by Breakaway Basketball. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout, 5:22 left to go here in this game. 45-44 ball game. Dukes up by 1. They've got possession of the ball. Coming out of the timeout, we'll see what Coach Dunn drew up for the Dukes. Sawyer Oskadam behind the timeline. Connor Fitzgerald to inbound. And he immediately goes and gets it into Oskadam, who's working to his right. Oskadam getting trapped, spinning around. Quick handoff over to Carroll. Carroll sends it. They swing it. Oskadam back up top. Carroll dumps it off. Jakob down low, spinning with the left hand. Can't finish at the rim. Rebounded and saved by Kreiser. Simon motion with it now. Top of the key, and they're calling it dead. The shot clock off.
Yeah, the last few games in the South Gym, the shot clock has been trouble, as it's not the first time they've had a stoppage in this game because of problems with the shot clock.
Coast to campus checking in for Ethan Jakob. It's just a faulty remote or something here in the South Gym. Issues with it over the last few days. Motion, gets it in from Isaacson. Motion now, dumps it off. Kosh from downtown, way. It's short, but offensive rebound for Highland Park. Motion, goes to his left, pulls up, tough shot, and he knocks down the midi. 1 point lead for Highland Park now. 4.5 minutes left to go here.
And what a great job there by Motion, getting the separation, using his body, and then pulls up for 2, and just so great.
Oskadam in the corner. Moves to his left, Carroll. Campus now. Quick dump off to Oskadam, who swings it. Fitzgerald in the corner. Over to Carroll. Carroll drives past his defender, sends it up. Fitzgerald, top of the key, working down low, gets the foul in the bucket. Connor Fitzgerald, big time basket as the Dukes go up by 1.
And Connor Fitzgerald is fired up right now, as what a move by him. He goes inside, just a little Euro step, and then gets fouled and puts it up with the left to ultimately get it to fall and go to the line for 1.
Fitzgerald now with 14. Can't knock down the free throw. So just a 1-point game. Motion bringing it up. Motion has it. Sends it down, and timeout is called. Timeout Highland Park. Ross Detch wants to talk things over with his squad. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in this game. 47-46 ball game here in the South Gym. Day 4 of the Tosh is brought to you by Midwest Cardiovascular Institute and Roberto's. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Back from the timeout. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. 47-46 ball game. They get it in behind the timeline, hand it off to Simon Motion, who's bringing it up as his squad trails by 1 point. Hands it off to Carmen. Carmen in some trouble. Good defense from Carroll. Has to get it off. Kreiser down low. Kosh, extra pass. Whistle blown, foul called.
Yeah, some good ball movement there before the whistle. He's moving the ball around good under pressure.
Isaacson checks out. Checking in is Asher Diamond. Diamond. Baseline. Quickly into Kreiser, who has it left wing. Motion in the corner now. Motion in some trouble. Works to his right. Motion. Has it, now drives, pulls up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Simon Motion.
And that's one of his shots as he goes inside and then just pulls up for the 2. That time one of the York defenders just a little too early as he hits Simon Motion's hand before the shot.
First free throw from Motion is good. We're all tied up now here. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Second free throw's up, and it's good. 48-47 ball game. Carroll has it over to Oskadam. Long pass, other side of the court. Fitzgerald on the left side. Hands it off quickly. Oskadam now over to Carroll. Carroll to Oskadam, top of the key. Oskadam, Fitzgerald in the corner, goes down low. Campus goes up and gets it knocked out by Motion. Motion prevents the basket. No foul called. So it'll stay with the Dukes. Dukes will inbound from the baseline.
And what a great defensive stand there by Simon Motion. He goes in there, knocks the ball out of the campus's hand. That was 100% all ball as no foul was called.
Oskadam over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald weaves through traffic. Motion and Diamond pressuring him. Carroll, top of the key. Shot clock at 10 for the Dukes. Fitzgerald, got to get a shot up. Pulls from downtown. This one's off. Carroll gets the rebound. Swings it. Fitzgerald puts up the floater. This one won't go. Carroll, another offensive rebound. Loose ball, jump ball's the call. And it'll stay with the Dukes.
Great job there by Carroll, fighting for the offensive rebounds, making sure he had his hands on it to cause for the jump ball and to keep possession.
Carmen checks out. Checking back in is Isaacson. Carroll to inbound from the baseline. Gets it in. Stepanek goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Hunter Stepanek.
Yeah, Hunter Stepanek using his body inside of the paints. And you have to do whatever you can do to stop the big man inside, and Stepanek will now go to the line for 2.
Stepanek connecting on the first free throw. We're all tied up here. Hunter's got 5. 48-48 ball game. 2:32 left to go. Eddie Sika tap it out. Sawyer Oskadam. David Isaacson is out. Brett Carmen is back in. Highland Park going more offense heavy. Duke's getting more defensively heavy. Stepanek, his second free throw. Will roll in. 1-point lead for the Dukes. Diamond. Over to motion, right back. Diamond, left wing, quick pass, Kreiser, pump fakes. Diamond, extra pass, motion, steps into a deep 3, and he just missed it. Simon Motion barely missed what would have been a huge 3-pointer for Highland Park.
And for most players, as a coach, you would not want to see your player shooting from that far away. But for Simon Motion, those are shots that are routine for him, as he hasn't made a routine 3-point shot that has been close to the arc.
Timeout called. We'll step aside here. 49-48 your score. 2:03 left to go in this day 4 game in the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Timeout brought to you by Elmhurst Airborne Basketball and Elmhurst Eagles football, as well as Empist. Back from the timeout, 2:03 left to go here, 49-48 ball game. York Dukes are up by 1. They lead over the Highland Park Giants. Connor Fitzgerald gets it into Brendan Carroll.
Up by 1, the Dukes are going to have to start to slow things down. They're going to try to run down the clock.
As Carroll gets fouled.
Yeah, but like I was saying, Connor, with under 2 minutes left to go in this game, they have to recognize they're up right now, and they have to.
Oh, hold on a minute. Fast break for Highland Park. They swing it. Motion, works in transition to the basket. Can't lay it in. Campus on the rebound.
With a minute and a half to go, the bank is closed as Simon Carroll misses that one.
Asher Diamond in the corner to Kreiser. Air ball. Campus. Another big rebound. Carroll now with it.
And right now the Dukes have to slow things down. They cannot cost. It's way too costly for them to have another turnover.
Oskadam getting trapped. Needs some help. Escaping. Swings it down low. Stepanek. Long pass. Carroll now top of the key. He works to his right to Oskadam. He pulls a 3-pointer. Oh, just missed it. Rebounded by Motion. Scores deadlocked at 49-48. Diamond in the corner. Over to Motion. Motion. Less than a minute in this one. Coming down the wire. Motion from downtown. He connects. Wow. 2-point lead for Highland Park. 51-49.
And you cannot give Simon Motion any space whatsoever, no matter how far he is from the net, as he pulls up from so far from the badminton lines, as he makes that one and puts Highland Park up 2 with 47 seconds left to go in this game.
Coach Dunn calls a timeout. He's got to talk things over with 47 seconds on the clock. Ross Detch hoping to close this one out as Highland Park takes a 2-point lead with a big 3-pointer from Simon Motion. You're watching day 4 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. It's coming down to the wire, folks. Don't go anywhere. Timeout brought to you by Mama Maria's. 47.2 seconds left to go. Coming out of the timeout, we'll see what the Dukes have drawn up. 2-point lead for Highland Park following the big three-pointer from Simon Motion. Connor Fitzgerald over to Carroll, right back. Fitzgerald, long pass, Oskadam with it. Oskadam over to Carroll. Carroll driving, dumps it off. Campus down low, sending it, Stepanek, and it gets poked out. Big time defensive stand for Highland Park.
And a costly turnover for the Dukes.
Eddie Sika coming in. He'll check in for Oskadam. The Dukes need the defense here. Shot clock turned off. They're going to try and force a turnover on the inbound. No, Campus is out. Oskadam's back in. So they're going smaller and faster here to keep up with Highland Park's guard-heavy squad. Isaacson to inbound. Isaacson gets it in. Kosh into the corner. Trapped. Isaacson now over to Motion. Motion, long pass, Isaacson. They got to get it over the timeline. They do. Kosh, down low, Kreiser wide open, and he lays it in. Dukes have to hurry. Sika quickly gets it into Carroll. Less than 19 seconds. They have got to score quick here. 2 timeouts left for the Dukes. Carroll sidesteps, draws the foul. 3 shots coming up for Brendan Carroll.
And that is so clutch there from Brendan Carroll. As now, he's going to have a chance to cut this lead by 3.
4-point lead for Highland Park, but it feels like it's a tie game right now. 11.3. Carroll at the line has 13 points. Carroll connects on the first free throw. 1 possession game. Carroll tied for the lead in scoring for York. Oh, they called it a 2, so he only gets 2 shots. Carroll. His second free throw. Lips out. Fitzgerald on the rebound. Last touched by Highland Park, and the Dukes keep the ball. Oh, this keeps getting more and more interesting.
And with 9.1 seconds left, it's going to be a 3-pointer. And smart play there as Mike Dunn's going to call the timeout for the Dukes.
His final timeout.
Yeah, he's going to want to draw up a good play here. Get it to his shooters.
Gabe, what play are you drawing up here? You need a 3-pointer.
I mean, you would want to get it to Connor Fitzgerald.
You got to think they're covering him well, though.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was about to say.
That's the question. Who else could they go to? I think you got to draw a play up where there's 2 options.
Yeah, and I think your second option has to be Brendan Carroll. He's such a good 3-point shooter. I mean, he's tied with Connor Fitzgerald for the most amount of points in this game right now at 14. I mean, you have 9.1 seconds, Connor. It's still enough time to let the play develop and shoot a good shot. You don't have to rush anything.
With no timeouts, I think it's a kind of now or never situation. You can't go for the quick 2 and then foul. You don't have another way to stop the clock once you get the ball back. James DeSico reports to the scorer's table. He's going to check in, so that's another option that you have.
Yeah.
This one could go anyway.
This is, I mean, you have to watch out for everyone because, I mean, everyone on this team can make a 3, so, I mean, it's just whoever is the most open that you have to get the ball to, but of course, that's why Mike Dunn calls the timeout to make a design play for a specific player that we're just about to find out who will be.
Dukes have it on the baseline. Highland Park needs a defensive stand. 9.1 seconds. They do have time to let a play develop. They got to get it in. Carroll with it on the baseline. Carroll into Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Pump fakes. His 3-pointer. That's good! Tie game! Timeout called by Highland Park. Oh, what a shot! Connor Fitzgerald knocks it down, and we're tied at 53 apiece.
And Connor Fitzgerald says, "Not today, not in my house. It's not over yet." As he makes the incredible 3, he pump fakes his defender, has him jumping for the sky, and then shoots the incredible 3. My goodness, Connor, this game is not over yet.
Tied up with 3.8 seconds left on the clock. Fitzgerald leading the way with 17, following that crucial 3-pointer. Highland Park with 3.8 to make something happen. We'll step aside while they talk it over. Timeout brought to you by Knights Basketball. You're watching Day 4 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout. The crowd's into this one, folks. 3.8 left on the clock. 53-53 ball game. Connor Fitzgerald out of the timeout. Knocked the free three-pointer down.
So right now the Dukes have to play great defense, not even let a shot go off.
Motion with 1 second, foul called. Oh no. Foul's called. 0.8 seconds left on the clock. So Highland Park, less of a chance, but they'll have to go catch and shoot. It advances the ball just a little bit. 0.8 on the clock. Gabe, what's the play here?
I mean, if you're the Dukes, you have to make sure you're going to be tightly on your man. Make sure there's no chance they can even get the ball inbounded. And if they do, there's no chance that ball even has a chance at the net. And if you're Highland Park, you have to do whatever play you can move. You have to move around. There's a lot of shifting parts to make sure you can get someone open for any sort of shot. Because Connor, it doesn't matter if it's a 3, a 2, a free throw for a 1. Any point wins this game.
Both teams breaking out of the huddle. Highland Park set to inbound. Asher Diamond with it. He'll inbound it for the Giants. Diamond. Gotta get it in. Long pass. Kreiser, catch and shoot. No good. We've got overtime here.
Wow. Highland Park had a chance to. Kreiser shot it with 1. If that ball was just ever so slightly to the right, we could have had ourselves a game-winning shot there by Highland Park. But either way, great defense by the Dukes. Just like I said, you had to make sure no shot was going to happen. But Connor, what do you think now? Both teams are thinking going into this overtime where they'll have 4 minutes.
Just play your game. They've been doing great all the way. We'll be back in a minute. 53-53. We're heading to overtime here in the South Gym. Day 4 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. We're back. Start of overtime here. 53-53 ball game for those of you just tuning in. Alongside Gabe Arriaga, I'm Connor Choi. Gabe, it's been a great game, and now we're going to re-tip off. Hunter Stepanek and Hayden Kosh to face off. Stepanek goes up and wins the tip for the Dukes. Carroll bringing it up. Swings it over. Oskadam on the right wing. Now over to Carroll. Carroll works to his left. Carroll, long pass. Oskadam, pump faking. Oskadam, over to Carroll. Stepanek. And the shot is no good from Oskadam in the corner, and it's last touched by the Dukes. Highland Park to bring it up. Asher Diamond inbound, gets it into Simon Motion. Motion leading the way, leads the game in scoring with 26. Motion, has it, over, swings it. Kosh now, spinning around, gets it over. Motion, has it. Motion drives to Kreiser, sidesteps. Kosh steps into a triple, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald swings it over. Carroll, over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, now to Carroll. Down low, Campus in some trouble. Carroll pump faking, moves to his right. Thought about it. Fitzgerald steps into a three-pointer. He knocks it down. He's on fire. Connor Fitzgerald up to 20 points and a 56-53 lead for the Dukes.
Yeah, Connor Fitzgerald has takeover now, coming off of that almost buzzer beater three-pointer to keep the Dukes in this. He hits a clutch three to put them up 3 in overtime.
Corner, Tosh with it, swings it, motion, right wing, over to Kreiser now. They got it to Carmen in the corner, motion, driving, goes up, tough shot, can't get it to fall. 2:20 left in overtime. Carroll on the rebound. Carroll bringing it up, slows it down. Now over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Carroll. Carroll with it. Over to Fitzgerald. Now Carroll, down low, Campus. Campus spins. Carroll, pump fakes, works to his right. Pulls up, no. Pass deflected. Carroll, off the own deflection. Pump fakes, sends it, extra pass, down low. Campus, spinning, jump ball, the call. It'll go to Highland Park.
Some tight defense there for Highland Park. They have to make sure that they can keep this game a one-possession game, because at this point, a 3 could still tie it and put Highland Park back into this game.
Eddie Sika checks in for the Dukes. Checking out is Sawyer Askadam. Isaacson to inbound. Sika providing the Dukes with extra defense. Long pass. Isaacson, now to motion. Motion top of the key. Swings it left wing for Isaacson. Isaacson spinning, trapped in the corner. To Kosh, catch and shoot mid-ranger. It's good. Butter jumper from Hayden Kosh. 1 point ball game. Dukes up 56 to 55.
And Kosh was just left way too open. Hunter Stepanek was late to get to him. They have to start tightening it up. They got to stay up right now.
Less than 90 seconds to go. Campus down low, swings it. Sika over to Carroll now. Carroll down low, back to Campus. Campus to Carroll in the corner. Fitzgerald can't get another one. Kosh there. Sika saves it. Carroll wide open 3. Bang! He knocks it down. Dukes up by 4. Brendan Carroll.
And what an incredible job by Eddie Sika, using his body, diving for the ball, saving it, getting it to his man, and then from there, it's easy for him as he shoots the 3 and puts the Dukes up by more.
53.4 left in the game. Simon motion at the line. Eddie Sika gets called for his first personal. Sawyer Askadam ready to check back in the game. Motion, knocks down the first free throw. Makes now a 1 possession game. Sawyer Askadam back in. Sika checking out. Motion, can't get it to go. 1 for 2 trip for him. Stays in a 3-point game. We've got 45 seconds left in this movie of a game here on day 4 of the South Gym. Askadam in the corner. Askadam gets it poked out. Stolen. High pass. Diamond gets it. Over to Kreiser. Kreiser, a 3-pointer. Tie ball game. Alex Kreiser knocks it down.
Now the shot clock is off. This could be the final shot if the Dukes can hold on.
Coach Dunn calling a timeout. He wants to talk things over here. 24.3 seconds left in the game. 59 to 59.
And what a smart play there. Mike Dunn making sure he recognizes the shot clock is off and they will have the final shot if they can hold the ball. So he wants to call a timeout, make sure this is the best play design they can and not put up any shot that didn't have a real shot and making it into the basket.
24.3 left in overtime. Tie ball game. We'll step aside. The 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout. No shot clock. Just 24.3 seconds left to go here in the ball game. The York Dukes with the ball. Huge 3-pointer from Alex Kreiser. Got him 13 points. He's second on Highland Park in scoring. Tied it up for the Giants. The Dukes with a chance to end this in overtime. Askadam gets it into Carroll. Brendan Carroll sidesteps, swings it over. Fitzgerald down low. Campus, 18 seconds and counting. Askadam over to Carroll. Carroll now with it. Slows it down. Brendan Carroll. Working, driving, tries kicking it, stolen. 3 seconds on the clock. Motion goes up, can't hold it, but there's a foul. With 1 second on the clock.
Wow. Wow. Simon Motion. Just incredible for Highland Park. They poke the ball out. They take it all the way. Simon Motion puts it up. He gets fouled in the process. These are the biggest free throws in Simon Motion's life. One takes the lead.
2 shots coming up for Simon Motion. 1 second on the clock. This game's in overtime. Motion goes up. Connects with the first. Highland Park up by 1. Sika comes in for campus. Motion, second free throw is good. He connects. Sika, home run pass, he hits it off the backboard. The Dukes turn it over. An unreal finish to this one.
Wow. Just unfortunate. I mean, the one thing you were not thinking of was that.
Stepanek knocks it out. 0.6 seconds tick off the clock. 61-59 still to score. They get it in, and time expires. They throw it off of Stepanek. An unreal finish to an unreal game. Highland Park picking up win number 3 in the tournament.
And I mean, the Dukes stayed in there. They fought. They wanted that. Just unfortunate. I mean, Eddie Sinka, that's one thing you don't even think of is the backboard. When you go for that home run play, you don't even think you're going to hit that thing. But Eddie Sinka finds out the hard way that man, it's a very, very real obstacle.
That'll do it for us here. Signing off alongside Gabe Arriaga, I've been Connor Choi. The Dukes fall to the Highland Park Giants in an overtime thriller. Coming up next, Wake Forest and Rolling Meadows taking on each other in the final day of the tournament. We thank you all so much for watching and have a great night.
We're going to have a quick post-game interview with Simon Motion, our very own Connor Choi. We'll see what he has to say. Connor?
All right, I'm here with Highland Park guard Simon Motion. Simon, 26 points. You found your three-point shot early. Just kind of tell me how you were able to find your shot and keep it going.
Yeah, it's all credit to my teammates. I had a rough tournament. We got a great win on the second day over a good Andrew team. It's all these guys. It's all these guys. They picked me up. I had a tough tournament, like I said, and they're here to pick me up. So when I got them finding me to get my shots and they're so confident in me, it's easy to make plays.
2 clutch free throws at the end. You were able to knock them down to kind of put your team up and a great defensive stand. Just what was going through your mind? You guys were able to knock the ball loose, and then you came up, drew the foul.
Yeah, our guy, Asher Diamond, who's number 4, he got the steal on that play. He's our best defender. He's a terrific defender, and I played with him for 4 years, and I have the relationship with him to say, Ash, go get me a steal. And he came in late, and he got 3 steals. 3 huge steals for us that got us right back in that game. And he made the great play to find me on the cut. So, again, just all my teammates making great plays. I have so much trust in all of them.
Simon, congrats on a great finish to the tournament. Enjoy the rest of the night off. Thank you so much. Simon Motion, and that'll do it for us here. I've been Connor Choi, Blake Forrest, and Rolling Meadows up next. You are watching York Sports Network.